Hello, my name is Varun, and this case study is about one of the most well known companies in the world right now. Disney is synonymous with our childhood for most of us as it is home to some of the most iconic cartoon characters. In this case study, we explore its humble beginnings, its massive growth into a multi billion dollar conglomerate, and the marketing techniques and strategies that has made it so successful. Disney was started by brothers Walt and Roy Disney in 1923 and initially made cartoon shorts for other studios. Disney's creations are iconic and skewed the cultural trend of those times to present media that was simple and connected well with the audience. Walt Disney would go on to receive 59 Academy Award nominations, including 22 wins over his lifetime. Disney spent a few years in obscurity, and its popularity skyrocketed with the introduction of the character Mickey Mouse. Steamboat Willie, a cartoon featuring Mickey Mouse, released in 1928, was the first cartoon to feature synchronized sound. This was a resounding success and made Disney a household name in America. Disney would eventually introduce other iconic characters such as Donald Duck, Minnie Mouse, Goofy, and Pluto. Pushing the limits of animation in those times, Disney released Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, its first feature length film in 1937, which took almost 3 years to complete. The movie was a box office sellout and became the highest grossing film at that time. Disney would follow this up by releasing movies like Pinocchio, Fantasia, and Bambi. After a hiatus due to World War II, Disney would find success again in the animation feature film genre with the releases of Cinderella, Peter Pan, among others. Disney expanded into the theme park and resorts market segment with its first Disneyland theme park opening in 1955. Walt Disney World would open in 1971 after the passing away of Walt Disney in 1966. Roy Disney took over the company and would run it until his death in December 1971. The company experienced a theatrical drought and had indecisive leadership for almost 2 decades. There were some notable creations in this period, such as Touchstone Films, the Disney Channel, and a number of other theme parks around the world. Michael Eisner became CEO of the company in 1984 and heralded the Disney Renaissance era. Disney was involved with the production of successful films such as Dead Poets Society, Good Morning Vietnam, and Pretty Woman. But more importantly, this period marked Disney's return to its roots as an animation movie maker and witnessed renewed success with the release of Little Mermaid, Aladdin, Beauty and the Beast, among others. This significantly boosted its revenue. Disney acquired a strong footing in the TV media business with the acquisition of ABC and its subsidiaries. Disney today, under Eisner's successor, Robert Iger, has acquired several more companies and has expanded exponentially. Marvel, Lucasfilm, and UTV were acquired over the last decade. In under a decade of Iger's leadership, the total income generated has almost tripled to nearly 15 billion US dollars. Disney's business units can be broadly categorized into 5 groups: media networks, studio entertainment, parks and resorts, consumer products, and Disney Interactive. Some of the most iconic film studios are under the Disney banner and have produced movies such as Toy Story, Avengers, Dangal, to name a few. Disney has diversified its movie studios brands such that each of them caters to a different market segment. Demand for Disney consumer products has snowballed with the increase in fame of its various characters. Kids love having their favorite Disney characters on the things they use, ranging from toys to fashion and to home decor as well. This contributes a significant sum to its revenue and the reason why Disney spends a substantial sum on marketing the same through mass media. Disney has amassed a varied collection of media outlets under its banner, each of them catering to specific consumer types. ESPN and associated channels are aimed at sports loving people, while Disney channels are geared toward kids and teenagers. The ABC network is aimed at family segments. Disney Interactive is a fledgling division that aims to establish Disney's presence in the online sphere, be it through online games, phone applications, and YouTube channels. This division aims to connect with kids who have abundant access to technology and are consuming content primarily on tablets and mobiles. Where's My Water is a very popular game on the app stores. Disney owns resorts in Hong Kong, Tokyo, Shanghai, Paris, California, and Florida. These parks generate a lot of revenue as it has been actively marketed as the perfect day outing for families. These properties have become great tourist attractions as well. Supplementing these holdings are ownerships in a vacation club and a dedicated cruise line. Disney has pursued a policy of actively acquiring high value assets and converting them into high performing assets for Disney. This strategy is most evident in its purchases of Marvel and Lucasfilm. Disney has revitalized these studios and are now cash cows for the company. Marvel, which had no viable market presence before the Disney acquisition, is now churning out between 2 to 3 movies each year with star-studded casts and are bringing in an unprecedented amount of revenue. One of the driving forces behind Disney's success is the brand image that it has carved out for itself through successful marketing campaigns. Let the Memories Begin is a campaign that features real guests having fun at the various Disney parks around the world. This marketing campaign was aimed at crafting a clear message about the appeal of its various parks. Disney runs an effective podcast to keep its customers informed about the various practices of the company. The Disney difference is a constant endeavor by the company to go the extra mile in giving its customers a good experience, be it in the parks or through any other Disney business unit. Disney today is the 13th most powerful brand in the world, with revenues exceeding 50 billion US dollars. With a wide portfolio of movies, media outlets, and theme parks, Disney has actively diversified into multiple avenues to keep its cash flow going. Perhaps its greatest accomplishment is the manner by which Disney has been able to keep its consumers engrossed with its various offerings and developing products that can be delivered to every possible segment of customers. Disney has now been behind the production of a number of extremely popular movies, ranging from kids' movies such as Beauty and the Beast, superhero movies like Avengers, expanding iconic franchises like Star Wars, and even family entertainers such as Dangal. What is a stark difference with the other eras of Disney movies is the amount of diversification that exists in its offerings, enabling it to tap a variety of markets. Disney's rapid expansion is not without risks. With the diversification it is embarking on, there is a chance that its core consumers, primarily kids and families, might be alienated, as the content at Disney has assumed more mature overtones. If a project fails catastrophically, there is a looming danger of harming the nearly 90-year-old legacy. However, the benefits of the expansion seem to be outweighing the risks. Increased revenue that has been brought in by expanding to different customer bases is a great benefit of the expansion. More and more of Disney's offerings are clearly identifiable and are now iconic. By diversifying its portfolio, Disney will be more likely to weather a financial storm. In summary, we have covered the illustrious history of Disney, the various business units of the company, the marketing strategies adopted, the manner of expansion of the company, as well as the risks and benefits associated with the same. I hope this case study was informative. This case study was created by me during a marketing internship under Professor Samir Mathur, professor at IIM Lucknow. Thank you.